And we are live. Everybody, what's going on? And this is AB Media here. And today we're celebrating Father's Day, whether the mainstream media likes it or not. But anyway, if you haven't noticed, yes, that is a picture of my father. I loved him dearly, and it's been well over 20 years now since he's passed away. And trust to believe, I miss his advice. He could be rough at times, but that's what fathers do. But I hope everybody's doing all right today. It's been a good Father's Day so far. But anyway, let me tell you a little bit about my father. He was born in 1932. Yes, he is from the silent generation. My father was not a boomer. He was not a boomer. He was from the silent generation. My mother was a boomer, but my father, he was from the silent generation. He was a computer programmer. Yes, that's where I get that from. Yes, that is where I get that from. It wasn't his particular language, but he was a computer programmer. He was also accountant. I didn't pick up that. I didn't pick up that skill from my father, to be honest with you. But yeah, he worked for Blue Cross and Blue Shield for many years, and before that, he was a mailman and had a bunch of crazy stories he used to tell being a mailman too. Good lord, talked about how people's dogs used to mess with him and stuff. Um, but yeah, this is a brief history of my father. Great man. Um, yeah, great man. Uh, I'm the uh, I'm the youngest of his 7 children. Yes, 7. I originally thought it was just 6, but I found out later he had a 7th one. Hey, it is what it is. But yeah, this stream is to celebrate Father's Day because listen to uh, mainstream media fathers are not respected. Why you think why you think they passed this Juneteenth law and placed it on the same week as Father's Day? You think that's an accident? And as I said on Facebook, don't y'all forget about Father's Day. Don't forget what your fathers have done for you. And quiet as it's kept, many of y'all that talk about Big Mama wouldn't have that house if it wasn't for your grandfather. Yeah, I said it. A lot of y'all that talk about Big Mama wouldn't even have that house if it wasn't for if it wasn't for your grandfather. And you don't need to forget, and don't you ever forget that. Some of y'all forgotten that. Some of y'all act like Granddaddy never existed. Like Big Mama did it all on her own. We need to stop telling that lie. We really need to stop telling that lie. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's hard to believe it's been 20 years. Daggone it. Where does the time go? But yeah, we can't forget our fathers. We can't forget what our fathers done. A lot of y'all, it wasn't for your father, you wouldn't be here. Even if your mother and father were divorced, where some of y'all lying when you say Some of y'all been lying when you say your father never impacted your life. You're telling a lie, and you know it. We can't forget. We make a big fuss about Mother's Day, but we like to forget our fathers, and it's wrong, and it needs to stop. But anyway, this is mostly an impromptu live stream. I felt the need to speak out about. I felt the need to speak out about Father's Day. So now I am going to, as soon as I can switch my screen, start drawing a scene. Now, I didn't get this skill. I didn't necessarily get this skill from my father, but it's one of the many skills I got. But for those who wonder where I got my programming skills, I got them from my father. I'm not a first generation programmer. His his he may have known C. He may have done some C, but his main programming language was COBOL, a very old ancient ancient Chinese language. And I'm just kidding, but it's an older language that was basically used for business applications for the most part. Right now, I'm drawing a scene that the media doesn't want you to see of a father surrounded by his children. And no, I'm gonna put that on the layer. Get this part first. Do my background first. But once again, I hope everybody's having a good Father's Day, and happy Father's Day to all the fathers that may come across this video. All right, let's see. Let's see. We're going in the background here. All right. Let me think. Let me think. Let me think. Excuse me. That's probably good. Now, if we're actually gonna call this layer background. Now we're gonna create another layer, and this layer we're actually going to create a chair. We'll sketch out a chair, and we're gonna sketch out a chair here. And a desk. And well, get back. Let's go. Sketch this chair out here. And Let's move this chair out a little bit. Yeah, there we go. I say that's good. Yeah, that's good. Now, oh, don't worry. This does have something to do with Father's Day. Just give me a second. Going to name this layer chair. And actually, we're going to, so I can see what I'm doing. Going to make that chair very visible. And now I'm going to sketch out. All right, I'm going to go ahead and name this layer Father. All right. Oh, wait, that's right. There we go. Now we're going to sketch out the father. I know the father don't look much right now, but trust me, when I'm finished, you'll definitely get the picture. You'll definitely get the picture when I'm finished. All right. From the chair up just a little bit now. Not all the way, but just a little bit. And all right, let's has now that we drew the father, wouldn't be a father without children. So now we're gonna work on children's layer. We're gonna call it children. Hmm. On second thought, let me rename this. Go do this a little differently. Child one. And before I forget, just in case something happens, let me go ahead and save this Father's Day. Put it in my art folder. Here we go. Just in case something happens. Now, we're going to lighten the father just a little bit. You can still see him. Now we're going to put a little one. Make sure I'm on the right layer. Now we're going to put yeah, I get it. This picture doesn't look like much now, but you'll see. You'll get the picture when I start coloring it in and adding detail to it. But this is a picture that the media doesn't want to show you. A picture of a father teaching his children, or this is could also could be interpreted as a grandfather teaching his grandchildren. Something the black community has chosen to forget. All right, let's make another layer, and we're going to call this child 2. See if anybody is popped in. Nobody's popped in. That's okay. I'm going to keep going. And we're going to create another child. Yeah, looking to his father. Could be male or female. I haven't decided yet. But here we have another child. Consider it the sibling of the child over here, but just in a different spot. All right. And these are meant to emulate infants that are that just start walking, but you'll get the idea. All right. Let's see. Child number. This will be child 3, and and give me just a second. Let's see who do I got watching me. Oh well. All right. Um. All right. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, that's right. Let me get back to this. Save my program, and let's get started on child 3. Here we go. Just a little infant right here. All right. Let's do. Let's add another child. This will be the last child, actually. I'm going to call this child 4. And actually, before I do that, let's go all the way down here in the background just a little bit. Go all the way back up to child 4, and we're gonna make the child here is just a tad bit bigger. Yeah, I know what it looks like right now, but it'll make sense in a minute. All right. Now that we have the sketch out, let us let's see how am I going to do this. Let us add some. Let's add some color to this. Let's see. I think it's on how I'm going to do this. So I'm going to add a layer above. And call this C breakdown. C is in color. For the background. Color for the background. And let us color the floor. Give this a more tannish color. And let us start to color the floor. All right. Yeah. There we go. Now that we've pretty much colored the floor, we're gonna make this. Yeah, I'm gonna make this one. Make this a darkish blue. We are going to color make that a little lighter. Yeah. Actually, we're going to put this in. There we go. Now, gonna color this background here. Get my pen. Excellent. Well, nobody's commenting. Still keep going. All right. Color this background here. Oh, don't worry. The kids are gonna show up eventually. Give this a nice blue background. Don't worry. I have not forgotten about the father. Just taking care of the background first. Mm-hmm. All right. Now that I've taken care of the background, uh, let's Actually, we're going to work on the chair. We're going to work on the chair before we work on the father. Put the father down just a little bit. Now, we're going to get a brown type brush. There we go. And we're going to draw in this chair right here. Here's my pen. All right, there we go. Wait a minute. What am I doing? Keep the sketch. And we're going to make a layer right above that. And we're going to call this C chair. C as in color. And we're going to color in this chair right here. All right. Yeah, actually, I want to turn that down just a little. Go up one. Add a layer. We're going to call this the father. You see why I'm doing that? All right. Let's see. Bring the father up. Now we're going to color. Now we're going to color in the father. Now we're actually going to use a white. Go to the color layer. We'll use white for his white shoes. And let's see, want a jean color. Gonna give him some jeans, some blue jeans for him to wear. Let's add a little spot, add a little extra color in there. Now we're going to give him an orange shirt. An orange shirt. All right. Orange like shirt. All right. And this is all intents and purposes a black man. So naturally, we're going to make him black. Like I said, the media does not want you to see this. The media does not want you to see black fathers doing what they do best, even though the statistics show that black fathers are actually the best fathers, bar none. All right. All right. I am going to lower my brush just a little bit. Give me a black. Got to give the brother some hair now. Give him some black hair. Do the face later. Now, let us work. Now that you're getting a clearer picture, let's bring bring the chair layer back up. And let's add a little bit more orange to that. All right, where am I at? Yeah, see father. All right, let's add a little bit more orange into that. Yeah. I'm gonna take this. This is just a sketch out layer. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna eventually take this into another editor. What's good, Arthur? It more? Yes, it is a Father's Day pick. And actually, I know you saw it yesterday, but that is a picture of my father. And I did a you can go watch the playback. I did a brief synopsis of his life. But yeah, right now I'm drawing this picture. All right, where okay, that's right, child one. Make a layer above that. Call this see child one. And I believe he's over here. All right. Yeah, yeah, that is child one. So we're gonna color child one in. And actually to do that, we're first actually gonna get the eyedropper tool and pick an orange. Yeah, now we can start coloring child one in. We're coloring in his little outfit. Okay. I get my eraser and erase. What's that? Actually, you know what? I am just going to go ahead and take this into another program. Give me just a second. But that's good. Save this, and we're going to export this as a make this a PNG. Others day, and I already got the program. Actually, already got the program set up. I just got to set it up. Before I forget. If anybody wants to come up, they can. Do know I am focusing on the drawing, so but I will try to periodically check back and see if anybody's backstage. But anyway, let's share screen. Window application. Affinity Publisher. Why isn't the Affinity Publisher showing up? All right, give me a second, y'all. Daggone it. See here. Let's try this again. Share screen. Oh, there we go. All right. Okay, that's a little better. All right. Now that I got that taken care of. Yeah, there we go. All right. Now, I already got the same dimensions set up, and we're going to, now I'm just going to import that drawing that I was working on. Some art folder. Fits like a glove, 1920 by 1080. Now, for those of you that don't know, I'm in a program called Affinity Publisher. This is basically the equivalent of this is the equivalent of Adobe InDesign. It's but you can also use it for drawing and other stuff too. It's not just a desktop publishing programming. If you have the other the illustration and the photo editing program that accompanies this, you can basically do vector and raster drawing all at the same time. So in this case right here, let's see. All right, I already got my layers. We're going to go to Affinity Designer, which is the vector mode. And we're going to create a layer group. We're gonna call this. Um. I'm gonna do the father. Yeah, it's the father layer. And let's get started. Now, as before, I was drawing with just by hand. But since I'm in the vector layer, I'm going to be drawing with shapes. And let's give this a color. Before I can get the shape together, we're going to. There we go. Have a little fun here. Get this shape. And let's see what I'm looking for. Stroke. Put just a little stroke on it. Put a little more stroke on it. Let's see. Put just a little bit more stroke on it. Let's just do 4 for now, so I can really see it. I'll rotate that. And we're going to have that represent. As you can see, I'm having this represent the shoes, and it's always good to know your shapes, folks. It makes doing some vector work much easier. All right. See, do I want to do that with a color? Screw it. I'm not going to print this right. At least not for now. Oh, snap. I need to do that. Go back to the father's layer. Okay. Back on it. Wait a minute, what am I doing? Okay. Let's make sure I'm on the right layer. Okay. Let's see. I'm just going to do this by hand. Let me check my. What's good, Aqua Techie? All right. Let's see. Now, we're actually going to find a blue. Come on. Come on. I know there's some blue in here. There we go. Yeah, I don't like that blue. Let me go to the wheel. It is a blue, but I just don't like. Matter of fact, let me go to the gradient tool. Where's my gradient tool? Here it is. And add a gradient to it. There we go. Go to my select tool. Let me fix that. All right, let's just lock you down. Let me go back to the father. Okay. All right, now that I got that drawn out, let me go and draw out the shirt. We're going to give this shirt an orange like color. And once again, I'm working in Affinity Publisher. You want this program, you can get it for $25. No, I'm dead serious. You can get this program. It's a promotional thing. So the original price is $50, but it's a steal for this kind of tech. For those of you, for anybody that actually remember what Adobe used to charge before they went to monthly subscriptions, which is still got sky high. They were sky high long before that. $25 is a steal for this kind of program. Trust and believe. But let's see. What's I gonna do? Oh yes, put a gradient on it. And actually, I'm gonna change the type of gradient I'm going to use. I'm going to use elliptical gradient. There we go. Adds a little bit more depth into the shirt. All right. Let's see what else. What else can I do here? All right. Let me keep going. Keep working on the father here. Do the arm. Let's do the arm. Make sure I'm on the right layer. Oops. Oops. There we go. Make them just a tad bit darker. There we. That's good. All right, we're going to range. We're going to move you to the front. There we go. Now I'm actually going to cheat a little bit here. And press the Alt button and got a copy. Here we go. Come over here. Yeah, we'll leave it like this. We're gonna leave it exactly how it is. All right. Now, it really am gonna use a shape now. There we go. Now we're going to position this just a little bit. Doesn't have to be precise. You can always use your creative imagination. And once again, I'm going to bring this shirt to the front. And now we're going to actually create the hair. As you can see, I'm not necessarily going pixel by pixel. I'm just kind of moving through this as I go along. All right. Give you a nice little hairstyle. Here, we're going to make that black. And actually, for the ears, I'm just going to cheat. Oh, wait a minute. Snap. Come on. There we go. The advantage of vectors. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I can always bring an ear over here. Rotate it just a little bit. And we got a face. And actually, I am gonna add some eyes here. So I got my ellipse tool. We're definitely gonna make that white. Bring that to the front. Yeah, there we go. All right. All right. Go to my select tool. And we're going to stretch the eye out just a little bit. Not too much, just a little bit. And bingo. He used to always told me to know your shape. He wasn't lying about that. Um, let me really zoom in here. Stretch just a little and make that black. And with the V, I'm going to cheat once again and oops. Move that over. Here we go. Now we got a set of eyes. Adding more detail as we go. And this is an illustration of a father teaching his children. And move this out of the way. Yeah, I'm gonna add an eyebrow. Yeah, don't like that. Don't like that width. Let me go to 10. And first of all, let me save this. Okay. Catch it. All right. Let me go to brushes. Definitely lower that to about 15. Let's see what that does. Yeah. Yeah, let's do 10. 10 pixels. And yes, a little better. There we go. There we go. While I'm ahead, let me add some details. And I'm going to use that vector brush to add some more detail. At 5 pixel. And we're going to draw a nose, a mouth, I don't necessarily like that. Found another brush. Make that about 5. Now, make it 15. Good measure. Give him a nice goatee. There we go. Now we're talking. All right. Let's see what that looks like without all the fluff. Oh, snap. Well, I'm going to fix that. I'll fix that. That's a good looking father. So turn that back on. Since those are individual, I'm going to grab my select tool and I'm going to good. And I'm going to group here. The other advantage of vector is you can make it as big or as small as you want it once you draw it. All right. Now let's draw as kids. All right. Now that we drew the father, pretty much, we're going to actually name that the father, and we're going to lock it. Now let us draw the children. And start with child one. Give it a lips. Yeah, that's good. Um, Now I'm gonna go to my swatches, and I should have that orange. I do. And just to speed this process up just a little bit, I'm going to Here we go. I'm actually going to give him a pair of jeans. These the other children are meant to represent toddlers. All right. Let me see who else has came in today. Came into the stream. All right. Let's keep going because this is Father's Day, and we need to pay homage to our fathers. If it wasn't for some of our fathers, where would some of us be if it wasn't for our fathers' teachings? Even though some of us try to ignore our father's teachings are still there. Now, let me work on this first one right here. Go and get my pen tool and gonna draw that. Give it a black swatch. Make sure nobody's in the back. Okay. Make sure that's the right color. Yeah. All right. We're actually going to bring that up front. There we go. Now we're going to keep this simple. Take the ellipse tool, and we're just going to make a head. Add detail a little bit later. Take the ellipse tool, make the feet. There we go. And move to the front. There we go. There we go. Now, you know what? I'm going to delete those. And I am going to cheat a little bit here and select that and just yeah, I know some people call this cheating. I call this getting the work done faster. All right. And yeah, there we go. Make it smaller. Let's give the children a little bit of hair. I'm gonna go to black. Zoom in. Differentiate the children from one another. Now let's focus on this little guy right here. Well, first off, before I do that, I'm actually going to I'm going to group this one And I am going to call him child 1. I can move child 1 wherever I choose to. Good. Oh, snap. I'm going to group that and call her child 2. Oh yes, it's not just sons that need their fathers as daughters too. How do you expect your daughter to know what a good man is if she's never seen one before, or if never interacted with a man that loves her like a father? How do you expect her to because when you're looking for a mate, you're looking for a replacement for your father. Oh snap! That I cut that. There we go. Now we're gonna group her. Group again. Make that child 2. There we go. Yeah. Now we're gonna group. We're gonna group that and make that child 3. This is one of the advantages of using layer, folks. Gives you what you need to manipulate the scene. Yeah. Keep missing the legs. That on it. All right. Let's try this again. Group. Actually, let me fix that. Ungroup it for a little bit. Group all. Rearrange to the front. Here we go. Regroup all that. And we're going to call that once again child 3. Just saving time here. Now let's go work on child 4. Now, first of all, let's give child 4 a head. Let's see here. Cheat. We're going to stretch. Go cheat again. And actually, I'm going to have a little fun here because this is what my original intention, but it is what it looks like. All right, that's a little too long. Let me zoom in here. Make that a little shorter. There we go. But since this is the millennium, I am going to give him a cell phone. Make it black. Make it a little bigger. Since this is the modern age. Again, these are not. This is not an image that the media wants to show you, wants to be seen. But I'm going to show it anyway. I'm going to draw it and show it anyway. And move that to the front. Now, as you can see, he's recording his father. Now, oh yeah, let me get the. Come on, let me get the jeans. And all right, I don't have that blue in there. Come on, where's that blue? There we go. Eh. Go down just a little bit. Now, give him a shoe. Like his father. Give him a white shoe. There we go. Now let's see what this looks like with the. Oh, well, first, let me give him. Let me give him a little hair. I'm gonna use brush. There we go. Just give him a little hair. All right. Now, I'm going to select all of that. And I'm going to group all of that. Well, one of the I think it's unintentional effects of Juneteenth is they're still doing fireworks on Father's Day. Oops, they weren't expect they I don't think they had intended for that to happen. Oh well. Anyway, this will be child 4. And let's see what this looks like. As you can see, it's a father talking to his children. A pretty beautiful sight. Always a beautiful sight. Need to make a chair because that does not look right. All right. Let us make a chair, and I think I'm just gonna do this with a brush. Wait a minute. Yeah. Let's go to my brush size here. What am I looking for? Let me see if I can find another. All right. What size is that? That's big enough. All right. Let's see now. Let me go to color. Make this a brownish. Yeah, I know what it looks like, but you'll see in a minute. See the effect in them. Shit. No. Let's make let's lower the brush size just a little bit. And let's make this 50. Yeah, don't worry. I know what y'all thinking. It's gonna look right in just a minute. There we go. There we go. Now we have a proper chair. Now let's go back to that original sketch here for a second, and we're going to create a new layer. And this is going to be the floor. And screw it. I'll do this by hand while I'm thinking about it. And we're going to draw a floor. Mm, And we're going to play with my points here just a little bit. Oh, that's right. There we go. All right. I know it. I know what it looks like, but it's going. You're going to see the effect in a minute. All right. Let me do another rectangle. How long have I been at this anyway? I've been at this for a minute. All right. See if anybody's popped in. Not really. Let's keep going. All right. Draw another rectangle. Only difference is we're going to select this rectangle and we're going to make it a dark bluish. Convert to curves and use that node tool again. There we go. Mm-hmm. All right. Now I'm going to select both of these. Going to group it. And we're going to call this the background. And we're going to send this all the way. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on a minute. We'll pull this all the way down here. Here we go. Yeah, we're not. We're actually not done yet. We're going to let me select that and add a little texture here. Give it a lips texture. Here we go. Now, get that other curve. We're going to add a texture there. And we're going to turn that into an ellipse texture. Yeah. And just for a little extra fun here, we're going to do one last thing. We're going to add we're going to add a flash. See that? We're going to add a flash to the camera. Just going to do that with a brush. A little too big. All right, let's move that down to about 25. Yeah. Let's add a little text. Let's add a little text here. We're going to make this let me see if I can find the font I want to use. Use a black ruler font. The white. There we go. Father's Day. And how long have I been on this stream? I've been on this stream for a minute. Been on here about an hour and 34 minutes. Oh, just a minute. And give me just a second. Let me save this. Export it. Let's see. I've saved that and export it, and let me set up a scene for you. That is just, yeah, I'm just going to set as my default. Let's see. Give me just a second, y'all, and We're almost done with this live stream. Just give me just a second. Come on, OBS. Hurry up. Stop sharing. All right, now you just see the picture of my father. And what's going on, Art? And voila. Happy Father's Day to everybody. And once again, to any of the fathers that may come across this video, happy Father's Day. This drawing was for y'all. Hope everybody has a good rest of the day. This is AB Media 83, and I'm out. Peace, y'all.